Good evening, guys. It's Rocco. Tonight we're starting a new adventure. I titled it Retro Gaming, as it's a pretty old game we tried tonight. And yeah, it's already my third day. I haven't streamed the very first races to figure out some settings, everything, get up and running again for my OBS session, though there are quite different settings compared to AMS2. And I started a new career as a driver at the Low Fuel Motorsports. You can see here. And I have to say, it's quite fun. It looks a bit dated, but it works. Multiplayer is working. And we jump right in. I completed my third race just about an hour ago. So I signed up for another one. This will be my fourth race in general on the new platform, and we jump right in here. So we check the splits. There are already two splits. The low one, and I'm set for the top split again. So there are quite experienced drivers in there, and to my surprise I finished on the podium on all three races. So we might look into the replays afterwards and check them out. But now we jump into the practice session for the next race. It will start in about a minute. So to show you the in-car, it looks like this. You know my cam. I built it into this GT4 Porsche. And hope we're having some good fun with this one. Not all overlays are working here. At least I got the map working. I got the timetable on the left, which will come alive once we do a lap. And yeah, you see the steering input and the pedal input on the bottom of the screen. And I figured out there's not much of a difference in taking soft or medium tires. Softs will heat up a bit more as expected, mediums do about the same lap times and might perform a bit better in the end. So the race will be 20 minutes, and in the first sessions, the last 5 minutes, you can feel the tires to lose a bit of performance. It also depends on the driving style. You can overheat them by scrubbing too much as expected. And yeah, it's different to AMS2, but the overall the overall meaning of it still applies. So saving the tires will keep you better performance for longer races. And yeah, it's a 20-minute race, so I think we will not save at all. It's pretty short. I think we can now enter. Let me check. Here we go. We can enter the session now. Take this livery All cars are the same, there are fixed setups for this session. And only thing you can change is ABS and TC, which I will not touch. Take the standard settings and maybe the medium tires for the race. I did 2 races on soft, so now one with the mediums, and had a very close battle at the end with the 2nd place. You can see, game crashed. It happened once only. I'm not sure why this is happening. Start again. Well, that's life. That's life. So, where's the UI? Here it is. Join again. So it's my first stream with the new game, and not sure if everything is fitting. Sound might be a bit different. See it as a test. What are you doing? Yeah. I'm exploring a new world. A new old game. So that's my 4th race. And it's my first stream. So now it's loaded. It will not save the setup for the fixed ones here, so you have to reduce the fuel by hand every time you join, which is a bit annoying, but nothing too bad. No, I don't want to leave. You can't hit drive, why is it? Oh. LFM, that's correct, that's correct. Now I can drive, see. So, let's go. I also set new combinations on my keyboard, I have to remember them as well. So, the wheel is working, the overlays will come into place. Maybe the left side will be a bit cluttered, have to see. I got 50 liters of fuel, that's not correct. Yeah, you see new session and reset its setup. Alright. Yeah, that's the same one with Dave Cameron. So, looks like Low Fuel Motorsports is doing a different combo every week. So this one is for free, as I don't have any DLCs so far. So using this modded car, and the track comes with the base game. took me quite some time to get the force feedback right. It's very different from its settings, how it feels from the basics. The biggest problem was to set it up so that I have steering forces during cornering. They were pretty light in the beginning, so I couldn't feel anything, and once I hit the curb it almost destroyed my wheelbase. It's like crazy rattling happening, and yeah, I couldn't compress both worlds, so I needed more in the corners. I finally found some settings. Took me some time. Oh, you can hear the rattling. But it's controllable now, it's not too bad anymore. I have to say you get used very quickly to everything in it. The graphics surely look a bit dated, also the mirrors clipping the distance. But you will not see this anymore once you're in it for a few hours. So this is the practice session. Qualifying will be next. Or is it already qualifying? I'm not sure. Thanks. Driving is pretty fair as Wilful Motorsport is doing some kind of rating. And track limits are extremely wide on this track. You can go overboard like crazy without penalty. Although I found tires heat up pretty quickly if you run wide, so it's more drifty then, and you don't want it in a race. Hey Rita, welcome to the stream. Buenas noches. This corner is quite tricky here. You can gain up to 1 second per lap by getting this right or wrong. Key is to carry as much speed as you can. Yeah, you can also drift. It's a good drifting simulator, but you look at the tire temps, it went over 200 degrees on the rear left. it's definitely too hot, and it will reduce your ability in the next corners. Still, you can attack pretty hard. Catch it, you can attack it, but exit will be a bit slower than... Oh, I had to destroy something. I'm not sure. I'm out of fuel, okay. So I have to learn the gauges here. So it took a bit less. It was a 130.0. Which is just enough for P2 at the moment. And yeah, that's not such a good lap. I'll try again. Reader 52, I prefer English as your language looks very nice on text, but I can't read it. It would be nice to translate. Chances are you're a driver on this session as well. That's what I found Lofia Motorsports is putting up the links. If you put it on your profile, puts it next to your name, so everybody who's joining the session can join your stream as well, which is pretty nice. If you got the hint how I can make the mirror more more distant viewing, so I can look farther behind, it would be really nice. As you can see, the clipping is quite extreme. The top guys are doing high 29s. I managed to do a low 30 already, so I'm not that far away. But really have to learn to be more consistent, as there are different cues to be aware of. It's like my 10th hour still in the game, so it's really need the time to get used to it, but it's good fun, so it makes it easy for new players as well to join racing. Yeah. Hey, Cozy. Yeah. Wrong game. Yeah. Yeah, you told me to try it, and now I'm trying it, right? Well, I own it for many years, but I tried it every year at least once, just to see how it progresses, and the UI was terrible the past years. I couldn't get used to it. Also, the content manager was like, you had to move everything manually, and everything was like split into different locations, and not very user-friendly. But in the past month, they've done quite a good job, so the user count is going up as well. You can also flip the car if you hit the curb quite hard, which I'm really not used to from AMS2, especially. Yeah, this is a GT4 car, it's usually a bit higher. It's not that grounded. But yeah, that's a P2 in the top split already. I'm quite happy. Where did you get the spotter download? I'm driving without any spotter at the moment. If you mean crew chief, it's not active. What I use is SimHub overlays. The same ones I use for AMS2 for 2 years now. A few of them work right away. I didn't have to change anything. But what I did, let me check. Yeah, the session is jumping now. Warm up is here. Okay, let's concentrate first. That's the right fuel. No, more. Like 20. 29 is sufficient for the race. Should have 3 to 4 liters left at the end. Bit of margin if there's an extra lap. Yeah, crew chief. That's the thing. But I'm not using it at the moment. Tell you what, I go again with medium tires. I was the only guy doing mediums and could keep up with it, so I tried again. Maybe I can take a podium again. I like the temperature range they're working in. You save a bit, you drop into the 80s back, and you have grip again, whereas the softs will stay at around 100. Which can get quite nasty. 28, yeah. My mic. Okay. Yeah. Don't know what's different here. I got 10 dB less than usual. I'm sorry for that. Maybe I can reduce the game sound, so my voice is better then. Okay. So we try this. But thanks for the hint. I see I got some drop frames also. I hope it's not too choppy on the video. Is there anything? Oh. The warm-up finished. I read somewhere you must not join the warm-up session in front of the race. It can get you a penalty. I'm not sure of this. Do you know that? Well, on Sunday, currently there are no active leaks on AMS2. We finished everything which went over the past month, so currently nothing scheduled. For Sunday I have to check what it is.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Not choppy, okay, looks good. So you should see the wheel again. I hope it's working. Yeah, wish me luck. No bad accidents. So what? I got 50 liters? Oh damn. It got me the wrong fuel, see that? Ah. Okay. Will be quite hard now. You have to get used to set it every time a session changed. It's not saving the setup. like AMS2, which takes the setup of your last session automatically. Thanks. Yeah, 50 liters, that's quite heavy now. First race starting with 50 liters. Yeah, I can feel it already. That's a shame. Got pushed from behind. Also one going off there. Corner entry feels really nice. You got some distinct feeling of it. Definitely heavy now. So could race 2 races with the fuel. Good catch in front. Oh, look at this, my first warning. Never had one. But I avoided his contact, so... Outside line usually a bit quicker here in this corner. It's getting so slow in mid-corner there that I cannot reach my exit speed. It's a bit unfortunate. Guys behind followed me into the gravel. It's a shallow entry, but yeah, you can't take as much speed there, because if you do, you run wide. Guy behind has a speed advantage now. Fuck. Yeah, that has to happen. First stream and you spin for the first time in that section. See if you can gain back a place. I got a freeway now in front of me. Early counter steer and exit is pretty essential. If you know you're taking the speed out of the corner, you have to to counter steer already. But it translates really good from AMS2. You gotta be careful on the braking zone. Careful on gas application. And I'm closing in with medium tires and a full tank. That's good fun.
That is a 1:31.6.
Maybe third gear is better here. They're really packed together in front, so they're losing speed by this. No thoughts of running out of gas. Yeah, that's right. The audio cues are pretty on point. So like in AMS2, you can use the scrubbing sounds for a good evaluation of the grip. Was a bit too much, you can hear it already. It's like screaming louder. It was smooth. You see the delta going down. Oh dear. Code brown moment. I could make it back. There's 8.5 minutes to go. And that's usually the time where the tire gets a bit wonky. Tires get a bit wonky, as you can already feel and see. Full send. That's how Spielberg has to be. Whoa, sausage, always nasty. Short. You want to lift the brake just above the inner sausage there, as it's pretty high. If you brake too much, car's too low, and you might do a 180 instantly. Full lock, made it. Guys in front are mostly rated already, so there are no rookies anymore. They're feeling quite comfortable. Is it still low fuel motorsport starting with a full tank? I'm not sure.
That was a 1:31.75.
I'm catching. Stay right, guy. Stay right, yeah. Gain 1 place. Got a good delta for this lap. There's another one. Oh, he kept the speed up. Missed the apex here. Got 3 minutes left, so yeah, maybe 2 laps.
1:32.75.
Good exit. I'm guessing the soft tires from the guys are getting a bit strange now. I think if you drive over 30 minutes, the medium tires are key. Not done a longer race yet on this sim. To lift here, not to run right on the exit. Not gonna be hard now the next corner. It's a bit slower. He's trying it. Had to over slow to avoid the contact, but he made the overtake in front. Oh yeah, he's struggling. Oh, that's gonna be close. Will there be one more lap? Yeah.
32.6.
Ah. Well, I take it. You see me? You see me, guy? Bad exit speed of mine. But I enjoyed a lot. Oh, now my tires get wonky again. No front grip at all. Oh, there's a yellow flag in front. Mr. Turning. So that's it. I could do another race now. Yeah, nice. I think it's a good fifth with a 50-liter tank and medium tires and one complete spin. Yeah, but I caught some track limits this time, so I was not even sure if there are any limits, but now here's the proof, there are. I got them both time keeping left of the opponent there. Avoid the contact and I gained 0.75 off-track points. I'm not sure what that means. I see there's a limit of 5. I think there will be a penalty reaching 5, is it correct? Yeah, good race. Here's the tires. I just found it's the same keybind as my OBS shortcut for the camera, so once I set the scene, the tire display will disappear. Yeah, well, let's check the replay. So yeah, that's the 4th race. I want to look at the previous races, so I have all my first races on RFactor2 in one video. I think I've not anything to do right now here. Yeah, best lap time suffered, not even a 30 this time. Which was like a 30.5 in the last one. Right, so I checked the replay. I think I can leave, right? It's already in the system. So, OBS is showing the right screen? Yep. Replays. So, what do we have? Red Bull, Red Bull. Race 1. So, we're checking the replay of the very first race where I met the baldy man himself, Dave Cameron, and also BCRC from Australia. Happened to be on the same grid for the race, for the first one, for the second one as well. So quite nice to see some, yeah, known, famous names in the racing scene. Okay. it got for the replay and got back to the main screen. That's interesting. Try it again. Or it has been loaded. Any hints on that? Must be one of few glitches. So no game is perfect, I read. I can hear some. What the hell? If I restart the game and rejoin the replays, might work, right? We give it a try. Sure, there's a different solution to make it right into the replay. So I'll back in a minute here. Race and monitor. Okay. I'll give it a try. Next time it fades away. So replay again. And this race 1. Red Bull, right. Loading times are actually quite good. 1 year ago it was like 4 times of how is it loading now. It's really nice, like the same as AMS2. Did a complete overhaul of all the user interface, which was quite necessary to make it enjoyable. Here it is. There is actually the good thing here is you can jump anywhere. Jump wherever you want. But just do the start and the finish, especially the finish of the second race. You can be you can expect some finish you will not see every time. I can tell you, the second race, watch out for the finish. We start with the first one, just, was it yesterday? Yeah. Great start right away. Could keep my P2. I just stuck to the inside here behind me and didn't force it, which was quite a cool move. Continued, it would be a spin of maybe both. Very monorail. What I found, the replay is not very performant. So you can see it's like lagging a bit. It's jumping in FPS up and down. Once in the race it's quite stable, but the replay is suffering. speed to the final. The draft effect is quite minimal in these cars. Also the speed is not that high. So you not gain a lot by driving close behind, but just a little bit. It's not overdone, which is okay. So already in the first race on RFactor2 we got a good distance to the third position behind and could stick to the first guy, which was quite experienced. This is a good try, which was doing 29s already in qualifying. So I kept it really safe in the first race. Didn't know how the car is reacting at the curves. To the AStroTurf, to the green sides here, if it will break the car. But you can use it quite a lot. If you do it right, you can gain a lot of time. You see the distance already to third place. Which will be the same until the end of the race, so I will jump forward quite a bit. You see behind I got like 10 seconds already. Oh, you're right, a lot of text, let me check it. So if we put it on board, guy in front just boosted away. It was like half to 1 second faster per lap. It was quite lonely race for me in P2. But hey, first race, P2, hey, top split. Quite liked it. Going a bit forward, you can see him here. Not sure if that's the leader. Yeah, and that's finally the first race. It's done. Nothing spectacular, but my highest finish so far. Let's jump to the second race. But first I'll check your chat. Hey, Dark Horse. I say Dark Horse because it's quite a long name here. Fast engine too loud. Oh dear, yeah. I checked it. Especially in replay, right? So, should be better now, way better. Thanks for the hint. Hi, you offer me order management. That's pretty generous of you. Can I buy 1,000 units of what you offer? Can you make me a good price, Dark Horse? So first race P2, let's check the second one. With the crazy finish, I can tell you. And I tell you the story behind. There's one guy, you will see in a minute, who was flashing all the time. I got past him right after the start. Find it. That's one. And the mouse has got stuck to the bar. I can actually see your finishing place in the... No. Not sure what the number means behind. It says 5th. So this must be race 2, right? Good, good. Yeah, I have to get the game really low in volume. I remember that. So race 2 starting. And yeah, it was a special guy. He was flashing all the time. And he couldn't get past me, although he was quite a regular driver. Got a good rating already, a lot of races. And he applied good pressure on me, still flashing. And I did a small error, he got past me. And we'll see what happened just in the last lap, which was not quite necessary, but he did it. So watch. Resume. Resume driving? No. Here. Yeah, the UI is still a bit different. I have to get used to it. So race 2. Is there a way to see who's on board? Because that's the race that was covered by Dave Cameron on his stream. Here we go. So I started in P3. Behind some pros in front. Also first split. But on the inside had a bit of a moment here. Lost the place. And I could gain one spot. I'm not sure if there's a name. I can display a name. I'm not sure if that's possible. I think it's a shortcut. He was in a hurry, yeah, because he needed to. He saw my name and thought, man, I have to give everything. And he couldn't make the first corner. No, too bad. But, I'm joking. Yeah, Dave Cameron, look at him. He got stuck into huge traffic and got bumped, and yeah, he was doing a good lap once he got space in front of him, but yeah, not the best race for him. I know he's a capable driver. So, you see myself using auto track, which is quite legit. But the guy behind, so if I can... Where is he? I know his name, let me check. Darren Taylor. That's the name, I will remember. So, quite fast guy, good experience already. And he made his way up to the front. And he came closer to me lap by lap. So I'm still in 2. I'm somewhere in front there. Not sure if there's any list I can choose a driver from. I can click here, but no, it's just forward and backwards. You can see he's pretty fast, he's taking spot by spot. Already on 3rd. And that's me in front on P2. And the guy here right behind me. So it went like for all the race in that position. And he started to flash. Here, you can see it already. Lap by lap, corner by corner. Flash, flash, flash. After the race he wrote me why he'd done that. Because I already got some experience with other guys, and I knew he was that guy who's putting pressure by flashing and to provoke some errors, to induce some errors to the guy in front, which was me in that case. You can see I'm using the track again, and he's starting to flash. Back marker making good space. I like that. In general, I didn't find anything unsportsmanlike so far. Here, another flash. And he came closer. He put quite a good pressure on me. So I tried to take it calmly. He tried it on inside. Had maybe a little contact, but everything was fine. Yeah, Esso might be a bit too harsh, but he's like a brawler. He was brawling. Okay, hey, here I am. I got lights. I'm pressing you. I want you to make an error. We withstood it until the last lap. Let me see if I can jump there. So he's drifting as well, so he's on the limit. Me going a bit wide here as well. Let's get a bit to the... Yeah, he's still behind me. Crazy move here. I couldn't take out all the speed of the corner because I also saw him running wide behind me. And he's still flashing in front of me like crazy. Like he was talking to me. But he couldn't keep that speed, so I could stick to him and even close the gap till the end. So he was under pressure now. We jump forward a bit, he's flashing again, even in front of me, telling me something. Funny. Taking the white line. I was really struggling with my tires at that spot. I couldn't drive calmly anymore. I had to push as far as I could. And again, it's the second race on the new sim, so I'm not used to how it behaves over time. In the last minutes I recognized tires are losing grip and I've overdone them a bit. They got into the hot face. A bit more understeer. A bit wider line, which made it even worse. Yeah, and I'm still sticking to him. Partially coming closer. Oh yeah, okay, so now I'm starting to flash. Yeah, last lap I got the speed advantage and he pushed me into the wall. on purpose. But he made it on purpose even earlier, because he brake checked me just in front of the last corner. Let me tell you this. I'll show you this. He overslowed. He made me run wide here. He braked a lot, so I ran into him. He braked on the straight and pushed me into the wall. We both spun. And barely made it over the line, which is here. Line is in front there. We made it backwards over the line. 1/10 apart. Yeah, it would be a clean race without any penalty, but we got 8 penalty points using like 0.4 safety rating just by this action. Yeah, which was quite annoying. But yeah, then he told me he saw me going off track all the time and he couldn't accept it. So he flashed me whenever I got like over the limits that he thought would be the right limits. He flashed and he just couldn't live with it, me running wide all the time, he wrote. So that's why he done that. Bit crazy, but yeah, it happens. I want to show you that. Yeah. Surely that's not what you want in a race. But hey. Yeah, he disconnected right after and rode me. Let me get the slow-mo again. Would be nice to have a selection of the names, so you can pick a name from a list. Wait, there are different cams. Let me check what's available here. It was like a wheel cam, isn't it? Yeah, here. Again. Brake check. Brake check. Couldn't avoid this because I didn't expect him to brake in that corner. He braked again. And boom. Yeah. Alright, that was the second race. P3 could have been a second place, but was finally pretty happy with the P3 here. Because he was a bit faster, of course, but yeah. How he behaved, not that good. Yeah, there was race 2. We going to race 3. Which I done today after work. It should be this one. Isn't it? 4? 3? Must be the naming convention here. Yeah, he's in my inbox, so I won't forget his name. It's also on the video now. And I mean, the player base is quite large on this one. The chances are high we never mate again, but I would drive him again, surely. But his own decision how he behaves. Minus what it is. So watching. So I qualified P3 on the third race. this afternoon. There we go. Two lines, pretty good start, so no issue on the start so far. Pretty fair. Guys know how to take lines. And I could gain a spot already. Good second corner. Up into P2. Guy in front was a all-out pro, doing 29s, low 30s throughout the race. just beamed away. Spectator. Okay. Can switch the cameras. I took the hit on the sign. It got me a bit of damage on the rear left fuselage. Not sure if it affects aero or something. It makes you slow artificially. What I know from ACC, you get like a top speed reduction if you got any damage of some sort. Which, yeah, is a bit strange, but it's that way. So good spacing to the guy behind already. So in this race, first time I used the medium tires over the softs, which I had in the first two races. And they done pretty well. And just for the sake of it, we use mediums now all the time, just to get used to it, to prepare for longer races. I have a bit of temperature headroom. As you know my driving style, it's quite attacky all the time, so more rally style. I like to throw the rears around a bit more, which introduces a bit more heat to the tires. The mediums are a good bet for me. Yeah, not quite interesting. Trying to do my laps, but the guys behind just done their pace and they came closer. What I like in the replay, let's listen. I accelerate, but the pitch of the sound stays the same. It's not that. I like that. Yeah, based on what idea? I just described it. I made the tests on practice, and I already did a lap with the Delta to a 29.7, but yeah, I didn't make it the last corner, unfortunately. So with mediums in practice, I did 30.0, which was faster than on softs so far. And hey, so where's the difference then? I got more headroom in temperature, and I can do competitive times, even on medium, so why not take them? And it also looks cool to be the only guy taking mediums in a race. And still perform well. So, yeah. Might be that car. I'm not driven any other. Yeah, I tried the tattoos. The free one. Which I honestly didn't like. I did an AMS2 race afterwards with the Formula Classics. It was just another world. It was so good being on AMS2 on the open wheeler after that. It's no comparison. But here on the GT3 or GT4 car, it's enjoyable in RFactor. It really depends on the car chosen. I really like to test all the paid stuff. Once DLC get to we come to a sale again. I missed the sale just by 2 or 3 days. I think I will get it officially. Until then, I try the basic stuff. Make my head around the game. Which for the first time I enjoyed. So, and I found some setting for my Wii-base to make an enjoyable racing experience for me. Which wasn't quite there in the past years. It never felt right. But now it does kinda. I'm loving it. I can steer by force, not by angle. I can more, like I always say, I can lean into the corner by force, by feeling it. By attacking the corner by steering force, not by rotating angle. Which is quite important to be precise and to know what the car is doing beneath it. It's what gets me fast in AMS2 as well. Having a good sense of grip all the time. And here I'm using high filtering, so it's not that detail rich, I have to say. It's more like muted. And I had to mute all the front details to make the curb experience usable, because if I don't filter the signal, I get like a rattling which will destroy my base in a few days, I can tell you. It is that extreme. While at the same time I have no force at all during cornering. I posted my settings in the Discord of my league where I'm at RPM. If you like to join, AMS2 race is also RFactor on RPM. Let me know, I give you the link. I guess you're already in it. Yeah, I read it. But as I said, I always stick to the base content until I get a good offer. And if I can get the whole package for like €50, I think that's a buy. But I will not take it for 100. Yeah, even now it jumped quite a lot, that's right. But I wanted force. Once the car unsettles, it like stomps the wheels into the ground and it rotates the wheel back and forth. That's how it should be, of course, but it should not rattle itself to death just running over curbs. Now we see a good battle here. The guy in front, he came closer every lap. And man, look at this. Holy man. Yeah, that's the one time I flashed as well. It was definitely code brown here. Let me check that again. Oh my dear. I knew at one time he would get me. I was losing like 1 to 2/10 every lap. Gonna get to his position. It was crazy. Here. So me in front, and that's also a very fast guy. I think we saw him in the fourth race as well. On board. So from his perspective, overtaking me. So I had a bad exit here. Bad entry in mid-corner, so everything was bad, which caused me to have not that much speed. He got to the inside, very legit. He, like the same time, also got wide, but I got wider. He tried to stick it to the inside, running over the curb, got unsettled and almost pushed me into the wall. You couldn't see it at all here. Yeah, I'm not blaming anyone here. It was good driving. And we made it alive. What's the best view? Let me see here. We still got a meter difference. I kept it wide here not to hit them. It was out of my sight at that point. There's this doctor outside, and here I'm not sure if we met. It was intense. I think we didn't even... No. We just tried to avoid everybody. I got this crazy movement to the outside. Guy behind is braking here. And all three made it through. Isn't that a miracle? And didn't even hit the wall. I took the sign out. Completely over the grass. And with all my inexperience in that game, I managed it back on track without any damage, so crazy experience here. Yeah, he stuck to the inside and ran wide by hitting the inside sausage there. It was a good moment. Enjoyed it. So I'm now on 4th, I think. Yeah. Let me fast forward in this. And I could get closer to him again. Maybe the draft, maybe also his soft tires are giving up already. While my mediums are still in good shape. I really think this can be an advantage in longer races. So he's second, I'm third. So we're battling for P2 at the moment. And he had very good exits. Even if I hit my apex well, it just boosted away. If he is not doing any larger error, I couldn't make it past him, but yeah, it's P3. Very nice. Third race, P3. I'm happy. Must be the last 2 laps. Now he really felt the pressure. I had to stay back not to crash into him. I think one more lap maybe I could make it past him again. But you know, I'm not the guy that's forcing too much, because my philosophy is that you can win tournaments, championships, not by winning a single race, but by being consistent in top spots. You can go all in and destroy 2 races. You can stay behind, take your 3rd place, and gain some good points. Yeah, that's what I did, and now it's P3. Race number 3 finished. Pretty good. Right. So in the 4th and final race we just did live on the stream. We checked the first lap and the finish to round it up for tonight. Yeah, wise man. Yeah, sure, it works. And it gives everybody a bad experience, right? There's not too much eagerness into the game. Too much pushing will destroy. Yeah. Good racing experiences for everybody. You don't want to be that guy that destroys others people's races, and if everybody is behaving that way, we have better races in general. So, last race, medium tires, I qualified P2. And I did the mistake by not reducing my fuel, so it got back up to 50. Have to click here. Yeah, now it's. Here we go. Yeah, I talked to Simone. The rain not so much. They're no longer together. So, yeah. We will not see any commentary of the rain anymore. Sadly but true. So yeah, full tank for at least 50 liters, which is quite heavy. And I felt that I could not make any ground there in front of the guy. But still, would stick to my spot in that one. Yeah, that was the guy off behind me. Even had to lift the brake mid-corner to make the exit, which you usually don't have to do. Yeah, the visuals, look at it. It doesn't look that bad. It looks a bit aged, but you don't see it anymore. Once you're in the car, once you're focused, you just see the outline of the track, and you don't look at the visuals anymore. Still, I have to say, I miss that atmosphere I get in AMS2. There's the ground fog and the light is splitting through the trees and everything. It looks so gorgeous, you just notice it right away. And say, man, that looks gorgeous. Yeah, you don't have that feeling in RFactor2. It's more, yeah, rigid, solid, basic, but sufficient. It's not that bad. Yeah, what a pity. That's how life goes, right? But the championship channel in Discord is still open and there are some races planned. I read. I haven't registered so far. I think there is no paid race at the moment, so everything is free and no prize money involved. But I have to check it first to be sure what's happening there. I'm always so busy with RPM recently. Doing a lot of races on Just Race and AMS2. I had no eyes for anything else. I had like 2 to 3 races every week, which is quite a lot if you have to prepare against the best drivers in AMS2. Community Cup, Cup Clippers, Blue Face, nothing more to say. An alien gathering. I see your name all the time, man. It'd be nice to listen from you. Yeah, Roy's also now RFactor2 right now. Yeah, Limerock, haven't checked so far. To me it's an unknown track. I'm trying to use that combo to get used to it, to enjoy the free content game delivers, and to already fix a top spot in every race. But that's what I feel should be done first, getting confident in one car. In the end you have better races, because you can go to the limits and stay on them quite consistently, doing good results, which motivates you even more. Do more races. But the worst thing that can happen, if you switch cars all the time and yeah, you spin and you get disappointed by yourself, not knowing the limits and yeah, running wide without any pressure and so on. You might lose interest in racing at all, so that's not what you want. And maybe some guys are doing it right away. They jump into different cars and lose interest in racing, so you don't want to do that. So like I said, even 2 years ago, take one car, one track, and do 100 laps. Do nothing else, do 100 laps and get proficient. So after doing that, you can control it, you know the limits, you know the track, and then you can do races and you'll be, I guarantee you'll be in the top third already. Here, that's my arrow, which costs me maybe a podium, even in the full car. So, how did it happen? Let me check. There was pressure from behind. Car was heavy on medium tires. The guy got on the left, already passed me. I took the unknown inside, which is a bit... Yeah, I got to... What do you say? To... The radius was too close to take the corner as usual. That's the alternate line for that happen. What happens? The rotation per second is higher than going from the outside to the inside, and you can rotate slower while keeping traction and even higher corner speed. But if you're on the inside, you're very sharp into the bend. You have to rotate more per meter. If you apply the same throttle here, even on the curb, what I did, like, I got the ideal line here on the curb. I lost the rear and couldn't catch it there. Let's see, there's a tribute to Ken Block doing a 360. You can comment there. Like he did in his videos. So, what a legend. So, yeah. In memory of him. 55 years and he died on a snowmobile accident in the snow. Isn't it crazy? Ken Block, rest in peace. He was an inspiration to many drivers. He was active on media. He reinvented action videos with his car like nobody other did. But as you know me, now I'm back to 8th place and I had to spin on the heavy car on medium tires. And I saw there's something possible. Guys in front are struggling, they're battling, they're slower. And I closed it lap by lap. It's like 10 minutes to go on that point. One is running wide here. To gain the spot already. Look at this stable frame rate. If I go faster. If I go to rear time, it's choppy. Why is that? Different physics, I think. Might be a bit simplified. Running faster. Interesting. Yeah, maybe. No, maybe not one, but there's always one very good guy doing low 30s or even 29, so I'm still not at the point. In practice, well, I did it, but in race it's a different story, right? the guys doing gold and having crazy ratings already doing that rookie races. You could do this on iRacing as well, I know. Met some guys like for 10 years and you start as a rookie, you have to fight them. That's okay. You didn't see what's possible. So already gained a spot here and came really close to 5th in front. Even the podium is there in front. So in strike distance. One more lap. They're battling. Well, really close. I had to lift here not to crash into him. I think they had a good time as well. Ah, did they have the contact? They gained another spot by this one. You see. Find better angles. Maybe this one. I think the tire squishiness is a bit overdone. The AMS2 is doing a really nice job on the visuals here. It's not that high fidelity in RFactor. But you see the tires working, like bending to the inside, it's squishing. But it's visually overdone, I think. It's like you're running on really low pressure. But it's still nice. You see something is happening and it's great to see. You can also feel it. Camera. Looks like he had a contact. Look how instantly he lost the front. Braked a tiny bit later on the inside. Tap. Lost the front. Luckily the guy in front didn't spin. Maybe the game just gives a bit of bonus to the guy in front, so rear ending is not a catastrophic. Just slightly drifting. Yeah, he fed the tap, he ran wide. Didn't lose too much speed, unfortunately for me. What I experienced in AMS2, you lose a lot more speed running on the sand. And that's the final lap. We already made it to the 4th place after that spin. No, one more. And he was quite cautious now because he had dirty tires. Had a bad exit and yeah. They couldn't make it here. To be fast on the next hairpin. I had to go to the inside, but he was on the inside, so I would lose myself if I stick to the inside there, knowing he's there as well. I would spin again and not what I wanted, that spot. I felt he was shaking by what's happening, or what happened to him in the last laps with the other guy. I think he was praying for the race to end. He knew he could not withstand one lap longer. Yeah, that's the finish now. So yeah, that concludes final race. The second race for tonight and my fourth race in RFactor2. In general. So, yeah. Good races so far. Thanks Cozy for joining everybody. Also, some guy also followed my channel. Wasn't it the advertising guy? Chris Collison also got here. He's quite fast on RFactor as well. We had some good battles in AMS2 for over 2 years now. Rita 52 from the beginning. Thanks for joining. Julian 75, thanks for the follow. Yeah, that's it, guys. Wish you a nice evening. Have good races. Stay healthy and see you on the next stream. Bye bye. Looking for a song to finish this up. Something relaxed.